Welcome to the Naked Podcast with Danny and Shani. We are going to say the things that you are too afraid to say. We want you to tune in, listen, unwind, because we're going to be telling you the truth, the lies, and the untold stories. Buckle your seats and let's go. Hey, Shani.
Hey.
We live.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. So it's 6:58.
Okay.
We are, look, I keep looking at that camera.
I'm gonna refocus myself.
Look directly, fix our hair. Because we got 2 minutes before we get into the real stuff.
Okay.
So get yourself together.
Yeah.
I know they can see us, but hold on, we got to go on Facebook and see if we can see ourselves.
Okay.
Let's see if they're live. Let's see what happens.
Let's see how
So you should be able, hold on, let me see if I can go to my page and then see if I see it on here. It's loading. See what I'm saying? We be on the loads. It's all good though. Let's see. All right, do you see it on my page? It says we live, so they see us.
Oh, wow.
So hold on, let me see if I can share. you can see it, look. It's on there, so let me share it with you. You see it?
No.
Okay. I just shared it with you.
Okay, I see it.
So you should see that we're live.
I see us.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So it is 7:00. You ready?
Ready?
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. So welcome to the Naked Podcast with Danny and Shani. You all have been waiting for us to come live and share some amazing things with you all. This here is really a podcast that is going to allow us to share the lies, the truth, and the untold stories. You have the ability that you see us live, that you can drop in comments on Facebook. We will do our best to answer all of your questions. But this here is really a platform that is going to allow us to really come together and really get to know one another on a deeper level. So, all right, so are you ready to strip down it all? Are you ready to tune in and listen to what we have to say? So I want all of you that is listening, tuning in live, to take your mask off and really hear us out as we tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. All right, so I am Danielle. I'm Danny. That's
Shani.
And I do a lot of different things. So a little bit about me, I'm a mother of twin daughters, Mackenzie and Mariah. I'm also married to Mr. Marquis Gilbert. We've been together for about 25 years, married 18. But I have always been seen as the friend that is the fixer. I'm the strong friend. I'm the one who keeps it all together. I'm the one who individuals call and says, hey, Danielle, what can you do to help me? But guess what? There's a lot of unspoken truth and pain and hurt in a space where I have kept a lot of things bottled up. So throughout our different episodes of the Naked Podcast, we're going to be sharing those deep moments. So there may be times where you need to grab your tissues, but I just want to say, I don't want to always be the strong friend. So Shani, tell us who you are.
So I'm Shani. I'm a mother of 3. I'm the owner of Teese's Treats. Yeah, and a bad bitch after.
Yes, honey. Yes. I love it. So many may be asking, what is the Naked Podcast about? And what is the name behind it? What is the true meaning of the Naked Podcast? So a little more about the reason why I created this podcast and I invited my amazing friend Shani on with me is because throughout this journey of meeting, how long it's been what? A minute?
Mm-hmm.
A very long time.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of pain, trauma that the two of us have truly endured. And even prior to meeting Shanti and again, Shani, I have, as an individual, gone through a lot of pain myself. And so what I did when I left my corporate job in 2018, I decided that I wanted to create a platform, but a platform that will allow individuals to really share their story, open their mouths, and give them the opportunity to share where their pain lies. So the Naked Podcast came out of one of my books called The Naked Truth, Uncovering Depression and Anxiety. So we got here. Mm-hmm. I started doing this podcast, or I thought I was going to start it, we talked about this almost 5 years ago?
Yes.
And I never did anything with it. So I said, you know what, this is the time that I need to really begin to share my voice and really get out of my comfort zone. A lot of times you won't see me go live. I don't really like going live. I won't do no live pictures. I won't do anything. I'm typically taking pictures and posting them and putting motivational things on there. So that is the true meaning, is to really give you all the true insight of who we are as friends and the things that we go through as women. But we're also going to eventually have guests on here that's going to tell us their naked truth in their lives. But we really wanted to create a platform that will allow others to use their voice. So let's jump right in, Shani.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You gotta relax. Listen. You gotta relax. Okay.
I'm ready.
Look, I keep looking at that dog on camera at the top. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So let's jump right into really what we want to talk about tonight. And tonight's theme is really the truth behind the smiles. Is right, all of the masks that we wear. So what does being naked mean to you? And we're not showing no body parts, so don't be starting to put crazy stuff in the post.
Yeah.
Tell us, what does naked mean to you?
I feel like it's being raw, open, vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, raw. So let's dive deeper into that, and then I'm going to share with the viewers what raw really means to me as well, of being naked.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say raw, what does that truly mean?
Just stripping down my mask that I wear daily and just trying to be vulnerable with people so they can understand me instead of always trying to keep my wall up, which I do all the time.
Okay. So tell us, how many masks do you really wear?
About 4.
Do you want to elaborate and tell us what the masks really are?
Yeah.
What does that consist
I have
of?
to be a mom every day. My mom passed away, so I have to wear a mask to be brave for my kids. I have to continue to move on with my life. I have to be a businesswoman, and I'm still a party girl. So that's all 4.
Okay. No, that's amazing. So, if I had to tell the viewers what does naked mean to me, it's really, I think, being more than just vulnerable, right? It's really being able to connect with people. But being vulnerable means that you're willing to share your story. And really understand and being okay to say, I'm not okay. Right? And so as you say, being raw. So it's like, I really just want to do more than when I strip all of everything down from head to toe. I want to be able to connect. I want people to be able to say, you know what? Let me stop and connect with Danielle. Let me have a conversation with her. Let me get to know her, right? So I really, being naked is like, what do I really go through? Because I am that strong friend. And I would say you are like, you're the strong friend, you the direct friend, you the one to be like,
let's have
so you're really someone who tells the truth.
Right.
And you have no shame in telling the truth. Where I'm like, Shanties, I don't think that was nice. Right?
Right.
So,
right, all the time.
So I think that's when I think about being naked, is that it's vulnerability, it's being naked, it's being able to connect with people, it's really being able to understand and recognize how to get out of your own comfort zone. That's how I review naked as being. Okay. What? I mean,
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
And the mask, I would say that I think we wear about the same number of masks. What do you think? Do you think I wear more masks?
Would you like to elaborate? Would you know?
I would. I think aside from being a mom, being a serial entrepreneur, like a business person, being able to have to show up and be the best wife that I try to be the best mom, there's no playbook to any of these things. And so what happens is it comes to be where we are trying to connect, we're trying to love on people, we're trying to do everything else, but we forget to love ourselves, right? So that makes me say, what would you, if you had to put a dollar amount on being naked, what cost of pretending to be okay would you put? What would that dollar amount would you put on it?
If I'm being honest, probably like $10.
Okay, that's kind of cheap. What the hell? Who would you say that?
Because I be pretending all the time.
Okay, tell us, why do you pretend all the time?
Because I just don't like people judging me. I don't like people having pity on me or anything because I lost my mom. I just want people to be like genuine with me. And I feel like a lot of people I've lost along the way because they poured into me, I didn't pour back into them. Or either I'm an only child, so I'm selfish, and therefore I have lost a lot of good people. And I just want to be I want to be a better person. And I want to take my mask off, and I want people to genuinely see me for me and like me for me versus me having to pretend all the time to, not saying I'm fake or nothing, but it's just like I have to pretend.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, I have to pretend to be okay. Yeah, that's all.
But what? So being the only child and recognizing that you can be selfish at times, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that you can get out of that? Because there's people that genuinely love you and genuinely not necessarily want to have pity on you.
Right.
They just love you, right?
Right.
So how can you overcome that?
I'm in therapy, everybody.
Yes, we are.
Heavy therapy.
Therapy.
That's the first thing we'll talk about. Heavy therapy. So what I need to do is I need to relax myself and just I don't know, just start all over. I'm about to be 40, so I need to just start all over. It's crazy.
So would you say that you're still selfish?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I told you it's the truth, the lies, and the untold stories. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, look, you got me talking. So,
Clutching your pearl.
yes, listen, literally. I wore this necklace just for you. Okay. So I'm gonna digress for a second, right? Because you and I have a lot of great conversations about you praying for your husband, and those who follow you, you're like, I'm gonna pray for my husband. My husband is coming to me, right? So recognizing and speaking your truth that you recognize that you are selfish. How do you think you are going to accept a man, a husband that's gonna come into your life if you all about yourself?
That's crazy.
I know, right?
That's crazy. I guess you're gonna have to be selfish too.
But how you think two selfish people gonna be together? That's crazy.
I'm not selfish all the time. I'm talking about like with my personal stuff.
That's what we doing, Shanty? That's what we doing, Shanty?
With my personal stuff.
No, I want to know. Your viewers want to know.
What if they type something in the comments? What do they want to know?
They want to know the truth.
Okay.
How are you going to overcome being selfish? And you asking for a husband.
I'm stumped there, guys.
Okay. Listen, it's all good. Oh, listen, I'm on the phone trying to see if there are comments. That's why we live. Okay.
There.
All right. So if you had to ask me, what is the cost of being pretending? I would say I cannot put a dollar amount on it.
Okay.
And the reason for that is really because I'm considered to be the strong friend. So I have to pretend. I feel that I have to pretend.
Okay.
So there's times where I'm like, I still have to push through. I still have to show up. I still have to wear all of the masks that people want me to wear. And one of the things that I realized, Shannon, I think we talked about this when I transitioned out of corporate, that I had went into a deep depression and a deep anxiety because I was trying to continue to wear all of the titles and the masks that individuals thought that I should wear. And so it's difficult not to be able to pretend. True, right? But do you feel that when you are pretending that you are truly authentic?
I try to be as authentic as I can.
Even if you're pretending?
True, yeah. Because I still show up as me, but I just feel like I still show up as myself, but I don't let people in on what I have going on. That's the mask that I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm still showing up as me, but I just, if people be like, oh, you okay? I'm just like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, I'm having a great day. Even though your day could be like the worst day ever. I just don't want to let anybody into my personal space because so many people get into your personal life, your personal business, and they just run their mouth and they're wrong. Or either they'll say, oh my God, guess what Shantice is going through, or guess what happened to her, and all that shit. I don't have time for that. So just, I'm fine.
This is the raw Shantice. Okay. When did you realize you were hiding?
Oh my God. Okay, so.
Was that That when you was waiting for that.
Mhm.
Okay.
When I realized I was hiding, and I want to give him big props too, because he made me the woman I am today. This man that I was messing with.
We're not telling names.
No.
Okay.
This man that I was talking this man that was talking to way back in the day. You know, it was like I liked him, but I felt like I had to keep walking on eggshells around him to like satisfy him. And I lost a lot of my girlfriends because you know, I would not be my genuine self or my true self. Like when he came around, I would cut our conversation short. I would have to walk on eggshells. And it was just I wasn't me, so I wasn't happy. So I hid a lot of myself till I lost myself. And then like once I found myself, like it's just unstoppable nowadays. Unstoppable.
Tell us, how did you lose yourself?
Trying to please a man. Don't please no man, honey. Don't do that. Don't please no man. Because it's just like they tell you all the stuff that they're going to do for you and what they want to do with you. And you just believe in that dumb shit. And then the next thing you know, you out here looking like a crackhead on Chamberlain. No, thank you. I don't ever want to do that.
Again, this is the Naked Podcast where we tell the truth, the lies, and the untold stories with Danny and Shandy. I love it. I love it. Okay. So let's dive deeper into this segment, right? And let's really pull back the curtain of really understand, you know, you had me being the strong friend.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you felt unseen?
Oh, the last time I felt unseen. When my mom died.
Tell us about that.
Because I just felt like I just went into hiding because I lost like my best friend. And then I have friends that I know that I can talk to. I have friends that I just be like shooting the shit with, but I wouldn't let you in on like my real personal deep stuff. And then like my sister, we got beef right now, but we'll talk later.
I hope she's watching.
I hope so too.
But we need to tag her.
Yeah,
Okay,
I love her. Love her down. She was with me every day when my mama was in the hospital until the last day. Yeah, she know who she is. But I just feel like I was unseen then because it was like I didn't know what to do. It was like me and my mom were together all the time, and it was just like I was just like a little girl again. Like I didn't know what to do, so I was actually scared. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So that's one of the masks that you say that you wear is being a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that you were a mom when your mom was alive, or do you think that you had to grow into that position since you didn't have your mom there to protect you once she passed?
Oh no, I was always a mama.
But I mean, like, you knew that you had an extra backbone, right?
Oh yes, yeah. Lord have mercy. When that lady left, honey, I had to live in babysitter. So therefore,
what are you out in the street?
Yes. So
yes,
I just
yes.
feel like, I had to step into it even more.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Shit, the same. But it was just, I just was like, when you don't want to talk to them, you be like, go talk to your grandma, go ask your grandma. But now it's just like, they want to talk to me all the time.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point, right? But so I lost my mom, as you know, back when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And that moment of losing my mom, and part of, I think, where I never healed, but I was that strong person. I still showed up for everyone else.
Right.
And no one else took a moment to say, Daniel, what do you need? Even up to the recent things that I've experienced, like I lost my dad, my grandmother, and 2 uncles. But even when my mom passed, I lost 6 family members.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think during that time, I really felt unseen.
Okay.
And I think even now, there's times, like especially when I left corporate, I felt unseen. I felt like I had to continue to prove myself. And it was difficult. It was most difficult. And I still to this day be like, Daniel, how can you really navigate and still be able to show up with all of the pain and trauma that you went through? So it was difficult. And I think when I would say even when I met you, you were still like trying to figure it out. I think we both was like, hey girl, you want some cake pops?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey girl, yeah, I want some cake pops.
Right.
So I think we connected because there was some deeper level of pain that we both experienced that we didn't know that was actually out there.
Right.
So what is the hardest truth you had to face about yourself?
Whoever said I'm selfish.
No. So you would say that is the hardest truth about yourself.
The hardest truth about okay, we're gonna be open and honest. Okay. So the hardest truth about myself is that I am selfish, but to put on top of that, that I don't like people to tell me about myself.
Ooh.
Don't tell me shit about me, because I know me.
But do you really know you?
No.
Okay.
That's just the thing. I just don't like to be told about myself. Or they be like, oh, you did something wrong, or you this, you that. Like, don't pinpoint that shit. Let me be.
But why do you think that that's okay? Right? So
you always want to make a bitch better.
Come on. I'm gonna push you to greatness. Listen, we said we doing this, and again, you're live with the Naked Podcast with Jenny and Shannon. The truth, the lies, and untold stories. Let's go.
Okay.
You're gonna be amazing.
Let's get off of me. When's the last time you felt unseen?
I told you, the whole time. I literally, through the grief, through the pain, through the trauma. But I think as we think about us talking about the masks, the many masks that we wear, I think sometimes trying to be a mom, a wife, and still being able to be a businesswoman or going to work, there's times where I'm like, am I really being seen? Because you're moving, right? And you're doing so much for other people that it's like, do you really see me?
True.
Right. And I just, so let me also be clear, because I'm sure my husband may be going back and listening to this. He would say, I don't make you feel unseen, but it's not, I want to be clear. It's not that he doesn't, he makes me feel unseen. It is the deeper inner me that says I don't feel seen, because I'm constantly moving and shaking, and I'm not taking time for myself, because I'm like, I have to wear all of these masks. I have to show up. I have to do this. And the moment that I don't do it, I feel like I'm failing. Right? Like, have you ever felt like that?
Yeah. Because I feel like I'm my own worst critic. Me. I'm the hardest on myself. So that's why when people be like, oh, what we gonna do today? Or what's this? It overwhelms me, and I get overstimulated. And I don't like to get overstimulated. So I just try to refocus myself. And then I just try to remember what my therapist said sometimes. And I just kind of like go with the flow of the day. But I'm my own worst critic, because it's like I'll beat myself up about stuff constantly.
Okay. So do you feel when someone, as you say, tell you about yourself, why does that make you feel some type of way? Let's dig deeper into that, because I think we as women, when we try to tell each other things, I know there's times where I'm like, Shantice, don't do this, and you be like, Danielle, don't do this, right? But let's really talk about that, right? Because I think as our viewers are listening, I think it's important to really dig deep down into the fact that it's a reason why you don't want anyone to check you.
Think about this. First off, let's talk about what you're checking me on first.
Okay.
You can't just come to me with no any and everything to check
Please do not come to her with no bullshit.
You can't come to me with just no any and everything. And I need you to have correct facts when you come to me, so we can make sure that we can lay it on the line and we can get it right. Because, I don't mind going asking whoever said whatever about me, and then we can lay it on the line. But I just feel like I can be checked, but it's a certain way that you're going to check me. Like, you have this way. She has this way, people, okay? About wanting me to be better in life. She wants the best for me. She helped me with my business, y'all. So, cool for her. But it's just, people feel like Danielle is trying to change me. So I feel like she wants to change me for the better. But I'm always going to be me, because I have to show up as my authentic self.
Do y'all hear her, right? So I just rubbed off on her a little bit.
Yeah. So I have to show up as myself. But I totally understand where she comes from, because if I want to be a better businesswoman, or I want better in life, then I have to change my outlook. I can't be out shaking ass and twerking her all the time. I can't be doing the things that I like to do, basically.
You know what I was about to say? What kind of ass you got to be shaking?
Okay. Yeah.
That's how we ain't trying to listen. Okay, come back.
Yeah. So I want to be a better woman. And I want to have,
No, say it. No, we.
Okay, no, what I'm saying is I don't want to say better friends because the friends I have are like amazing. Like all of my friends are amazing. Like all of my friends are different walks of life, yes, I must say. But I just feel like I want all of my friends to be entrepreneurs and we just go and we do stuff and have a good time. Like we don't argue with females. We try to make people feel pretty all the time. You know?
Yeah. Keep talking because I see there's some comments, so I'm gonna go scroll down.
But I
you
just
keep
feel
talking.
like I just do me.
Oh, okay. Tim said good evening. Okay, there we go. We can see the comments now. He said good evening, ladies. Hey Tim, I don't know if you're still on, but good evening. Okay, so you're saying that it's really about making sure that they come correct.
Yeah, that's
right.
all. That's all.
All right, but let's dig a little deep because I feel sometimes, Chances, though, as your friend, you get mad at me.
I do. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When I first met Danielle, I thought this bitch thought she was better than me. Because every time I would be doing something, she would be like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Or you shouldn't say that. And I was like, who this bougie bitch thinks she's talking to? You know what I'm saying? But we're being honest. You know what I'm saying?
We're telling the truth.
Once you get to know Danielle she's bougie. But she's not like other bitches. You know what I'm saying? She's not like other bitches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you get mad at and I be trying, and as you said, I don't really be trying to make you different. Like I love, we have the best times when we're together, right?
Yeah.
The best times.
Yeah.
And so most of the times it's like, okay, I want you to feel like you're being seen, right? And I want to pour into you as your friend,
right?
But not necessarily say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, but to say when it comes to a business outlook, right? We need to make sure that we show up and we're doing the best thing, right? And especially if you know that you're trying to juggle all of these different masks and trying to be the mom, be the business person, just be a good friend, right? So I would put that on saying, I get it.
Right.
And I think it's important to remember, don't give me the side eye. That is all in love, right? It's really all in love. Right. But I think the good thing about our friendship, so I think being a friend, as we said, is a match, right?
How do I know she my real friend is when my mama called her one day something happened. And she comes walking up in my house like she lived there or had some authority and checked me at my house in front of my mama because my mama called her. That was crazy.
Did you want to tell the people what you did to your mother?
I sure don't. That ain't their business.
Okay.
That ain't their business.
So the people, so your mother, you was misbehaving.
Yes.
And your mama called me and was like, hey, Danielle, Shantisa lost her mind. Don't worry about it, Miss Shirley. So by the way, her mother is Shirley, for those who don't know. And my mother's name is Shirley. And as I said, my mom passed away back when I was in high school in 1998. So it's been quite some time. And we lost our other Miss Shirley. What has been last year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it seems yes, last year. Mm-hmm. So that's another connection that we have. So Miss Shirley would call me and be like, Danielle, come and get your friend.
And I'm in the background. Why the hell you calling Danielle for? She can't fuck with me.
This again, we are live with the Naked Podcast, the truth, the lies, and the untold stories of Danny and Shanny. Okay, so another question I have, and then we're gonna what are you looking at? Who is that? Keisha Jones. Hey Keisha. So I went to high school. We was middle school. I think it was elementary, middle school, and high school. So that's not like elementary school friend. I love her. Hey bud. So look, hey lady, we in our podcast room and the people pulling up on us like they know it's for real. See, this is why we can't be live. I don't know, but she can't come in here.
What's wrong?
You okay? Okay.
Oh.
All right. Okay. As we see, this is live. Okay. So, what is one thing you wish people knew about you?
Oh, that I own Tissa's Treats, and I want you to buy all the snacks, okay? Red velvet banana pudding, cake pop. I make fresh lemonade. I mash it up, shake it up for you. Yeah. Okay,
so since we threw in the plug, you'll be live at the Hair Palace.
At the Hair Palace on Mechanicsville. Yes, okay. Come see me. The first customer and the 10th customer gonna get something free. What I give you. You don't pick nothing.
See what I'm saying? How you gonna tell the people to come and see you and you dictate what you gonna do? Okay, so if there was one thing, if you had to ask me, what there was one thing that I wish people knew about me.
Well, let me ask you.
Okay, please.
Hey, B.
Hey, boo.
What is one thing that you wish people knew about you?
That I am one thing. I'm ready to give you 3. You know I gotta give you more. That I'm a lovable person. You think that's bullshit?
No, it's not. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit.
Okay.
I feel like when people first meet you,
Okay.
they got to get to know you first. Because as I said, when I first met her, I was like, oh, she thinks she better than me, bitch. No, she not. Just because she got 20 degrees and like books and shit, she ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? But you are a great person. You come.
Do you think that's a mask that I wear?
No.
Okay.
Hell no. No.
Okay. So expand, because I need to understand that, right? Because we've talked about this a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even when we talk about just different things, you remind me, you like, bitch, you like you make people feel some type of way. But that's not intentional. So when you first met me, what made you feel that I felt that I was better than you?
So it's highly educated, aka that's her, guys. So what happened was I was out there, being my normal self, cussing a bitch out when she first met me. Okay, so I'm unfiltered, And so she kind of walked up to me and she was like, "Hey, you don't need to be talking like that. You're too pretty to be talking like that." And I'm like, "This bitch don't know me." You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like then as we went out, and then as some people might say like, "Oh, she's asking all," like even like now, some people might look at it like, "Oh, well, she asking Shantice all the questions. I feel like she's trying to put her on the spot or whatever like that." But I don't look at it like that because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, period. And I just feel like Danielle shows up as herself all the time. And I feel like sometimes women, when you're around a more educated woman or a more prettier woman, shall I say, you feel some type of way, or you have like self-esteem issues. But I feel like with being around her, I have a good time. And we have a time when we be out. We have a time.
Hold on, I can keep going. Look, because I can't see the comments. Hold on, let's see. Oh, okay, there they go. So we gotta move the cursor out. Okay. Look, what is it? Oh my God, I'm loving this. My girl cursing it off. That's terrible. See what I'm saying?
But I feel like she shows up as herself, and I just feel like when y'all first met you, like I said, I felt like you were trying to change me at that time. But I feel like as I've gotten my business together, as we go out, and every time I go out with her, I meet people that want to buy treats for me. And when I show up at these events, I can't be out here cursing like I'm doing now, acting like a damn fool. I show up, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a mask when I show up because I do know how to act. But it's just the fact that she has made my life better.
Okay. I received that.
Yeah.
I'm a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I try to, and I want to say to our viewers, right? Danny and Shannon, when we think about this Naked podcast and as we continue to do additional episodes, we are really here to show you that being naked is also about being free.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is our real friendship. Like, she cussed me out, I cuss her out. Some of the people probably ain't never heard me cuss like a Salem, but I curse y'all.
Mm-hmm.
After having kids and twins that think they older than me. I curse a whole lot, but I'm working on it. But I really just want to honestly say that this is really about helping each other, but giving not just us, but others who want to be a guest on our podcast, the opportunity to have a platform to share their voice. And we are really here to help you come out of that shell. Because like I said, Shanley goes live all the time, and this is so out of my comfort zone. You're like, Danielle, that's bullshit, right? And so the crazy thing about it, as we was preparing for this first episode, we really kind of said, Shannon was like, Danielle, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? And I was like, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
So follow my lead. So sometimes I think, as I would say, Shannon, it's best to have someone who can guide and lead, but we can guide and lead each other.
Right.
And I think that's the most important thing to remember as you think about the Naked Podcast and really understanding what is the truth, the lies, and untold stories. And so what you see on Facebook, because a lot of people show up,
Mm-hmm.
they wear masks on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
What you see on Facebook ain't what's in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But what you see is what you get between the two of us.
Right.
So I want to say that as we wrap up this first episode, Shanny, I think this is great.
Mm-hmm.
You feel, how do you feel? And tell the viewers how you feeling after going through this, having a conversation with me. I feel like I'm your therapist. I hope she ain't watching.
She's supposed to be, because I just got off my therapy session.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you feeling? Let's do a pulse check for you. How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
Okay.
I was a little nervous at first, y'all. I keep crossing my
Yes.
legs and I fiddle with my hands when I get nervous. But next time I'll be better prepared.
Yeah, she's gonna be probably interviewing me, but it's really not interviewing. It's really having a conversation, and this is what it's really about. And so I'm really super excited about the ability to continue to create this platform for others. And I want to say thank you to our viewers. Again, this is where we will continue to do our next episode. So Shannon, what is the name of our next episode?
I don't know. She told me in the beginning, y'all, but we're gonna let Zanny handle this.
You're gonna let me
Shit.
What we do that at? All right, so for our viewers, as we close up this very first episode, the Naked Podcast with Danny and Shannon, the truth, the lies, and the untold stories, where we are wearing many masks, is the name of this first episode. The second episode is Girl Tell the Truth, the lies we tell ourselves to keep ourselves stuck. So we're really going to dig deep into how do we become unstuck. We're going to have a special guest on episode 2. If you would like to be a guest on our podcast, please feel free to inbox me or Shanny. Send us an email. Our information, I'm sure, is all over Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But we would love to have you, and we would love to hear your stories. And we are super excited for what's to come. So thank you. And we hope that you have an amazing night. What I say? What I normally tell the people, Shanty?
What you say?
I said tell the people to have an amazing night on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot stand it.
I can drink it earlier, y'all. You know what I mean?
Before the podcast?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you all. We love you. We love you. We will be dropping this after we do some edits to it.
Yeah.
So we will definitely be dropping this for you to continue to tune in. Thank you again. You are live with Naked Podcast with Danny and Shannon, where we tell you the truth, the lies, and the untold stories. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye.
Girl.
And